Good evening, welcome. My name is Tim Bureau, principal of Dodgeland High School. On behalf of the Dodgeland School Board, the high school administration and faculty, I would like to welcome parents and guests and welcome our presenters and students to our 2023 Seniors Honor Night Recognition Program. This evening, our Dodgeland students will be presented with scholarships and awards from agencies and foundations within the Dodgeland community and beyond. These awards represent a community investment in our graduates, what we believe to be a sound investment in the future. Many of these students began their scholastic journeys here at Dodgeland students. Now they dream of that next step, going off to college, the military, serving apprenticeships, or right to work, and making a difference in the world. Students, I will share with you that for each of the scholarships announced tonight, you might receive a certificate, a letter, a check, or actually nothing right at this time, depending on how the scholarships are handed out. But if we call your name for a scholarship, you will be indeed receiving it if you're attending college in the fall. At this time, I would like to present the first award. Valedictorian. This year's valedictorian, Logan Pickard, has a 4.451 grade point average. At the recent Trailways Conference Academic Excellence Banquet, Logan was honored, and he selected Mrs. Stampfel, his fifth grade teacher, as a significant educator that influenced him. He stated, "My fifth grade teacher, Mrs. Stampfel, wasn't afraid to challenge students to reach their full potential. She advocated and pushed students to work ahead in advanced classes, especially math. Mrs. Stampfel demonstrated to me the importance of standing up for what you believe in to achieve your goals." To honor Logan for his achievement as class valedictorian, we recognize him with a valedictorian's medal that he will be wearing at our graduation ceremony. Logan, come on up. Our salutatorian. This year's salutatorian, Kira Shaw, has a grade point average of 4.387. At the Southways Trail Conference Banquet, Kira chose Mr. Van Egtern as a significant educator that had influenced her. She stated that since middle school, Mr. Van Egtern had supported her in joining FFA, an organization she never saw herself in before, and it allowed Kira to gain many unique opportunities through this group with his help. Mr. Van Egtern has also been great at connecting her with others that will progress her successes in the future. Mr. Van Egtern's support helped her to get where she is today as a student, an FFA member, and as a person. To honor Kira for her achievement as class salutatorian, we recognize her with the salutatorian's medal to be worn at the graduation ceremony. Come on up, Kira. Next, we'll be moving on to our high honors certificates. Achieving high honors requires a 7th semester cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or above. In honor of this academic achievement, we recognize these students with a certificate. Additionally, on graduation day, these students will be given a pin and stole to be worn at the ceremony. With the following students, please come on up when your name is called. Logan Pickard. Kira Shaw. Carly Nails. Trayton Grand Schultz. Maddie Poplinski. Rhea Zimmerman. Tara Skoma. Rebecca Egebrecht. Matthew Kane. Samuel Walsh. Austin Kramer. Emma Heitman. And Parker Herman. So at our graduation ceremony, they will be wearing a gray honor stoles as part of their graduation. Thank you very much, everyone. Another round of applause. And at this time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Marsha Modaff, who will be recognizing our scholar athletes.
Good evening. It is my honor and privilege tonight to recognize multiple achieving student athletes. The first recognition tonight is the WIAA Scholar Athlete Award. This award recognizes student athletes who have demonstrated success both in the classroom and in multiple areas of the athletic arenas. Both recipients have invested hours and commitment to being great athletes, fantastic students, but even more importantly, amazing young adults. Dodgeland's WIAA Male Scholar Athlete, congratulations to Logan Pickert. Dodgeland's WIAA Female Scholar Athlete, congratulations to Kira Schall. These athletes are great examples of how they balance life. They balance the commitment as a student, their dedication to their individual sports, to their team sports. So please help me one more time in recognizing our WIAA Dodgeland Scholar athletes. The second award is Dodgeland's Outstanding Senior Athlete Award. This award is voted upon by all Dodgeland head coaches, and this award recognizes 2 senior athletes who represent the Dodgeland athletic code and the philosophy through their years of participation in the Dodgeland athletic programs. Congratulations to Dodgeland's Outstanding Female Athlete, Maddie Ploplinski. The coaches have selected the outstanding male athlete of the senior class. Congratulations to Logan Pickert. On behalf of the coaches, again, these two truly do represent the ideals and what we want to see from student athletes, not only excelling as a student, as an athlete, but more importantly in their leadership roles, both on and off the court, and how they role model what really it is meant to be a great student athlete to our younger athletes. Please help me, again, congratulating these two amazing student athletes. The third athletic recognition is the U.S. Marine Corps' Distinguished Athlete Award. This award recognizes an exemplary young citizen and a role model for our younger students. The Dodgeland head coaches are also the ones who selected the recipient for this and have selected this student athlete as having best exhibited the personal characteristics of courage, poise, self-confidence, along with leadership while performing as a Dodgeland athlete. Please help me in congratulating the U.S. Marine Corps' distinguished athlete, Maddie Plopinski.
Next, we're going to look at our Wisconsin Academic Excellence Scholarship. Academic Excellence Scholarships are awarded to Wisconsin high school seniors who have the highest grade point average in each public and private high school throughout Wisconsin. In order to receive the scholarship, a student must be enrolled on a full-time basis at a Wisconsin college or university. As you already have heard, our top 2 GPA earners in this class of 2023, well, maybe you haven't heard this yet, they have committed to attend college out of state, which means this year's Academic Excellence Scholarship is being awarded to the student with the third highest GPA. This individual has a GPA of 4.257 and is going to be attending UW-Platteville to study animal science. Congratulations, Carly Nails. The Wisconsin Technical Excellence Scholarship, similar to the Academic Excellence Scholarship, the state of Wisconsin recognizes there are also very hardworking seniors who are choosing to attend Wisconsin technical colleges. The Technical Excellence Scholarship is awarded to a high school senior who has the highest demonstrated proficiency in technical education subjects. This year's recipient is Eric Gutman, who will be attending a technical college in the fall. At this time, I would like to introduce Neil Whiting and Stephanie Buss, who will be representing Dollars for Scholars.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Neil Whiting, and I'm representing the Dodgeland Dollars for Scholars. Dodgeland Dollars for Scholars is a nonprofit foundation that supports academic success in our community. As part of the Scholarship America's national network of locally based, volunteer-driven Dollars for Scholars chapters, our mission is to mobilize our community on behalf of post-secondary education success for our students. Dodgeland Dollars for Scholars is proud to provide several scholarships to Dodgeland seniors each year. These scholarships are made possible through the generous donations from the Neva Volks Endowment, Yankee, Piggly Wiggly, State Bank of Reesville, Seneca Foods, Kane Companies, and Miller Family. On behalf of Dollars for Scholars tonight, I will be awarding 9 scholarships, each an amount of $1,000 to each student. Thank you.
I'm Stephanie Buss. I am the school counselor here at Dodgeland High School and Middle School. Our first recipient of a Dollars for Scholars scholarship goes to a dedicated scholar and student athlete who has been active in multiple sports and co-curricular activities both in and outside of school throughout her high school career. She plans to pursue an animal science degree with an emphasis in pre-veterinary medicine at UW-Platteville. I am honored to present this scholarship to Ms. Carly Nails. Our second recipient of a Dollars for Scholars scholarship goes to a student who has excelled academically throughout her high school career. She has been a multi-sport athlete all 4 years of high school, in addition to actively participating in co-curricular activities, both in and outside of school. She plans to pursue a degree in elementary education and looks forward to studying abroad while attending UW La Crosse. I am pleased to present this scholarship to Ms. Maddie Poblinski. Our third recipient of a Dollars for Scholars scholarship goes to a student who didn't let anything get in his way of his success. He took part in many different clubs and organizations, both in and outside of school, along with many volunteering experiences. He has a passion for the great outdoors and plans on pursuing a major in natural resource management and soil science at UW Stevens Point. I am happy to present this award to Mr. Austin Kramer. Our fourth recipient of a Dollars for Scholars scholarship goes to our top academic scholar and a distinguished athlete in both track and field and cross country. He plans on attending Michigan Tech to earn a bachelor's degree in computer science, followed by a master's degree in cybersecurity. His goal is to work for a tech company in cybersecurity. I am honored to present this award to Mr. Logan Pickert. Our fifth recipient of a Dollars for Scholars scholarship has taken part in many different activities while in high school. She is an athlete, a musician, and much more. She's active in our community with her volunteer efforts. Her plan is to attend Carthage College in the fall and double major in criminal justice and law, corrections, and psychology. I am pleased to present this award to Ms. Tara Skalma. Our sixth recipient of a Dollars for Scholars scholarship goes to an outstanding student with notable academic achievements. She's an athlete, musician, and has been a member of many clubs and organizations both in and outside of school. She is personable, professional, and dedicated young person. Her plan is to attend Drake University to pursue a double major in marketing and public relations. I am honored to present this award to Ms. Kiara Shaw. Our seventh recipient of a Dollars for Scholars scholarship goes to a young man that has given countless hours of service to both school and community. He is a fabulous role model and inspiration for his peers and younger students. He excels academically and is a talented musician. He's a leader and asset to the school and community. He plans on attending UW Fond du Lac and majoring in communications. I'm happy to present this award to Mr. Matthew Kane. Our eighth recipient of a Dollars for Scholars scholarship goes to an outstanding student and athlete. She is dedicated and able to persevere through challenging problems both in and outside of the classroom. She loves helping others and is looking forward to her future beyond high school. She plans on attending UW Oshkosh, where she will major in social work and minor in American Sign Language. It is with great pleasure to present this award to Miss Sarah Benzine. Last but certainly not least, our last Dollars for Scholars scholarship goes to a student who excels academically and is always willing to help her fellow classmates. She demonstrates integrity and strength of character, not often seen in our young people today. Her caring nature and nurturing behavior will help many people in her future. She plans on attending UW Eau Claire in the fall for nursing. I am honored to present this award to Miss Natasha Kuntz. All right, congratulations, Dollars for Scholars recipients. Our next scholarship is the Arthur Fisher Memorial Scholarship. It is being awarded in memory of Arthur Fisher, who was a businessman in Juneau until his retirement in 1971. He only had a sixth grade education and was proud that both of his children graduated from high school and college. The Arthur Fisher family is awarding one scholarship to a student attending a trade school. This scholarship is being presented to a student who has a passion for culinary arts and who has worked in the hospitality field for the past several years. This year, he completed a youth apprenticeship program in the area of hospitality. A youth apprenticeship integrates school-based courses, work-based learning to instruct students in employability and occupational skills defined by Wisconsin industries. He has provided training based on statewide youth apprenticeship pathways curriculum endorsed by businesses and industries. He was instructed by career and technical education teachers and his on-the-job training mentors. During his senior year, he completed more than 450 hours of skills training on the job site and completed one or more credits of related coursework, maintained passing grades in all of his classes, and completed skills checklists for his specific career pathway. He will be receiving a certificate of occupational proficiency from the Department of Workforce Development. This student will continue his career pathway while attending the Escover School of Culinary Arts in Boulder, Colorado. Tonight, I present the Arthur Fisher Memorial Scholarship to Carson Stiller in the amount of $1,000. All right, the next award is the Andrew and Heidi Meehan Family Scholarship. Goes to a hardworking, dedicated student at the top of his class. He has demonstrated responsibility, persistence, leadership, and dedication to his academics. He is a leader and role model for other students and is always willing to go above and beyond. He has taken more AP classes than any student I have ever met in my career. His academic performance and achievements are outstanding. His dream is one day to work at NASA, and I believe his dream will come true. In the fall, he plans to attend Cornell University to study astronomy with a concentration on astrophysics. It is with great privilege to present the Andrew and Heidi Meehan Family Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to Trayton Gran. At this time, I will have Mr. Tim Bureau present the Ryan and Russell Leroy Memorial Scholarship.
The Ryan and Russell Leroy Memorial Scholarship, sponsored by Delta 3 Engineering in the amount of $500, goes to Shania Weirman. I'd like to introduce Pam Prinzen from the Helen Petrick Memorial Scholarship.
Okay. Hi, my name is Pam Prinzen. As he said, I had the privilege and joy to work in this district as a speech and language therapist for 39 years. I've been out, I think 6 now, so I'm back to visit a little bit. It's my honor tonight to be awarding a scholarship for $1,000 to a Dodgeland senior in the memory of an amazing lady named Helen Petrick. She was an educator in this district for 39 years. She also was one of my greatest mentors and a wonderful friend. Helen was passionate about teaching. She loved her students' individual personalities. She always found ways to connect with each one in her classes. Seeing how successful the students could be when given educational opportunities, no matter their specific and sometimes challenging stories, brought her pure joy. This scholarship was put together by Wisconsin and Tennessee friends of Helen's. One of Helen's passions, besides teaching, was her love for Elvis Presley. I know that seems weird, but that's what it was. She was a fan since the 1950s. She spent many vacations in Memphis, calling it her second home. Her friendship connections in Memphis included all walks of life. To my surprise, she personally knew some of Elvis's aunts, uncles, cousins, and co-stars in his movies. Many of the friends she had there were financially poor, with few educational opportunities, but that did not matter to Helen. They had big hearts, were kind individuals, and their stories were special to her. Her Memphis friends felt blessed to call her their friend. I received a phone call from one of her dearest friends down south 7 years ago, inquiring about the possibility of starting a scholarship in Helen's memory after her passing. She shared that despite their meager means, her Memphis friends wanted to open their hearts and their pocketbooks to help honor their dear friend who had always treated them with respect and kindness. They all knew how much Dodgeland District meant to Helen and how much she valued education and teaching. I want to congratulate all the seniors tonight on behalf of myself and all of Helen's Memphis friends. Your future is really exciting, and we wish you all the best. This year's Helen Petrick Scholarship goes to an individual who has demonstrated in their choices that hard work, commitment to family and community, and a great attitude all contribute to a good life. This student also shares a curiosity, as Helen did, for what connects people and how these similarities and differences can enrich all of our lives. It is my pleasure to award the Helen Petrick Scholarship for 2023 of $1,000 to Maddie Peblinski.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Scott Jarkart for the Yellow Thunder Officials Association Scholarship.
Hi, I'm Scott Jacquard. I am representing the Yellow Thunder Official Association. We are the referees, the umpires, and officials who officiate the games for many sports in the area. There are over 20 area schools that are eligible to have their athletes apply for our scholarships, both male and female. And in the recent past, Dodgeland has done a very great job of winning a scholarship every year, and that continues tonight with Logan Pickard.
And at this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Jason Roy from the Dodgeland FFA Alumni Association.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. Each year, Dodgeland FFA alumni has the difficult task, but yet the rewarding task of going through the scholarship applications and selecting students to receive a $500 scholarship that are continuing on in a secondary education for agricultural related fields. This year, we have 3 students. When I call your names, please come up, stand here, and then I'll tell you guys a little bit about each student. Nothing bad. So, Carly Nails. Austin Kramer and Charlie Lemke. You've already kind of heard a little bit about where they're going in the fall, but I'm going to touch base on it again because it's worth it. Carly will be attending UW-Platteville for animal science and a pre-vet degree. Austin, he's going to UW-Stevens Point for a resources management degree with an emphasis in soil. And Charlie will be attending Madison Area Technical College for an agriculture equipment technician degree. It's an honor to see these kids up here. I'm not even their parent, and I'm proud of them just from being a Dodgeland alumni myself and to see the quality of kids that still come out of this school. You guys have earned this, and congratulations. And if I had to say a couple things, Carly is reliable. Austin, fun. Charlie, hardworking. And his peers describe him as hardworking, so that's an honor coming from your peers. I'll have you guys stay up here. I'm going to introduce Mr. Dennis Benarski, who is our Vice President for the FFA alumni.
Jason. Good evening. The Kim and Gary Agricultural Scholarship was established 7 years ago with the purpose of providing financial support to Dodgeland High School graduating seniors who are pursuing a career in agriculture or agriculture-related fields. The Dodgeland FFA alumni are honored to present the Kim and Gary Alfake Scholarship as financial assistance for those to pursue their dreams. Each scholarship is an initial $1,000 award and has the potential to be renewed annually thereafter for up to a maximum of an additional 3 calendar years, providing the student remain enrolled in the original course. This calendar year alone, the FFA alumni is awarding over $11,000 in scholarships. However, we understand financial support is only a piece of the puzzle in obtaining educational success. What has truly put them on a great path has been their agricultural educator, Mr. Lucas Van Echtern. We'd like to thank him for the work and the mentorship he's provided these students and our organizations. We'll miss him. These 3 students have earned the 2023 Kim and Gary Agricultural Scholarship. Austin Kramer. Austin loves nature and will be studying the field of resource management and soil science at UW Stevens Point. He has been active in FFA for many years, including serving as an officer and attending state and national conventions. His SAE project of establishing his own game farm has earned him state and national recognition. He has successfully raised, sold, and released game birds for the past 4 years. Austin's strength and determination in facing life challenges will continue to guide him through many future successes. In addition to participating in FFA chapter meetings, Charlie Lemke works on his family farm and assists Amish neighbors as needed. As his SAE project, he is currently completing restoration work on a 1952 Farmall Super M tractor. He has learned the importance of having the correct tool for the job and loves working on and understanding how machines function. Charlie will be studying agriculture equipment technology at Madison College. Carly Nels has loved animals and agriculture her whole life. She became involved in FFA in 7th grade and has served as an officer for the past 3 years. Since that time, she has organized many successful events, including a petting zoo, Farmer's Donut Run, pancake breakfast, career panels, and more. In addition to FFA, she has been an active member of Mississippi 4-H since age 10. Carly plans to study animal science with a pre-veterinary emphasis at UW Platteville. Congratulations, Austin, Charlie, and Carly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to introduce Scott Skalitsky for the Memorial Scholarship.
Thank you. I'm Gary Skalitsky, who is Scott's dad for this scholarship. Scott grew up on our family farm in Waterloo. He went all the time out in the shop with me, doing everything he could. He went to MATC in Madison, got his degree, turned around, went back to MATC, got all his endorsements for electricity and a couple other for your air conditioning and that kind of stuff. And he was working at a dealership, and the dealership closed. And he had 9 phone calls within 3 days if they'd come to work for them. He was that good of a mechanic. I'm sorry to say that, you know, we had to lose him. He was 31 years old. He took the methane gas off the garbage pile down at Johnson's Creek and designed a well and management of it to pump out electricity with 4 V12 Cat motors when he first started. When he got his cancer got bad, got a little worse, he kept right on working till the last week before he passed away. And he was up to 8 V12 Cat motors pumping out electricity just off of the methane gas and the garbage pile. And waste management, he went all over the country setting these up for him. He was gone weeks at a time doing this kind of stuff. So I'm glad to hear that, you know, our agricultural background is very prominent up in this part in the country, and it's a proud background. I've been involved in a lot of stuff at all the fairs and everything else, as some of you probably know, and everything else. So There's two kids tonight that I'm going to present scholarships to that are both very active kids in FFA fairs, and one is going into the same thing that Scott pursued, and that is Carly Nails would come up, and Charlie Lemke, please come up. Carly Nails will receive a $1,000 scholarship from us, and Charlie will receive a $750 scholarship. And tonight, before we're done, we will be giving away $6,700 worth of scholarships tonight alone at 6 different schools. We are at 6 different schools right now handing out scholarships. Thank you very much.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Jason Schall for the Athletic Booster Club.
Each year, the Dodgeland Athletic Booster Club gives out 4 $500 scholarships to 4 of our outstanding student athletes here at Dodgeland. Typically, we give it to 2 female athletes and 2 male athletes. The minimum requirements to receive the scholarship are to maintain a 3.0 grade point average throughout your high school career, as well as earn a minimum of 4 varsity letters in 1 or more sports throughout your career as well. Dodgeland has always had some great athletes here, and that continues this year. Tonight's recipients are Maddie Poplinski, the next recipient is Logan Pickard. The third recipient is Sarah Benzing. And the final recipient is Gedman Michelinas. Congratulations.
This time, I'd like to introduce business teacher and FBLA advisor, Ms. Amanda Bodo, to introduce several scholarships.
Good evening. I have the honor, I'm too short for this. I have the honor of doing a number of scholarships for some of our organizations here at school. So I will start with Student Council. Each year, Student Council awards scholarships to those members, those seniors that have gone above and beyond for the organization. And this year, they are awarding 4 seniors. We have Kira Schall, Logan Pickard, Tara Skalma, and Trayton Gran. Come on up. My next scholarship is for the NHS Blood Drive. Each year, NHS sponsors 2 blood drives along with all of their amazing community service work. This year's NHS Blood Drive Scholarship is being awarded to Tara Skalma for all of her hard work and dedication in organizing this year's drives. Thank you, Tara. Finally, as the FBLA advisor, I have the honor of awarding our scholarships for this year's FBLA. Each year, our juniors officers are the students that have to pick the winners. And this year's juniors had a very difficult task. We have 21 seniors leaving us this year, and 9 of them have been active members for the last 4 years. We typically give 1 scholarship because the field was so great, they couldn't make up their minds, and so we have chosen 2 this year, Kira Shaw and Annabella Okerlander.
I'd like to introduce the recipient of the Dodgeland Education Association Scholarship. That would be Kira Shaw. Taking pictures in back. And now the recipient of the Mike Sogstead Education Scholarship is Maddie Poplinski. I'd like to introduce Mrs. Heather Kramer for the Kleiman Sportsman Club Randall Roberts Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Heather Kramer, and I'm up here with my brother, Joe Roberts, and my sister, Elizabeth Klosner. Our scholarship is given yearly to honor the life of a man who made a difference in so many ways. Randy was a graduate of Dodgeland, and he embraced living and being from a small community. He was an active and dedicated community member. He served Kleiman as a firefighter his entire adult life. He was a member of our village board. He was a lifetime member of the Kleiman Sportsman's Club, and he was an active member in church. Randy had a passion for the outdoors, whether it was hunting, fishing, boating, snowmobiling, trap shooting, you name it, he did it. He always enjoyed spending time with family and teaching his children and grandchildren about all of the things that he loved. That's maybe where Austin gets it from. He is fondly remembered for his sense of humor as well. Although Randy left us all too soon, his memory lives on in the lives of many. This scholarship came about to help students pursue their dreams at the next level. Randy took pride in the fact that all of his children pursued post-secondary education and that all of us are standing here successful today. He would have also taken pride in his grandchildren and other family members who have worked hard to do the same. He always helped in any way that he could, and he would want that legacy to continue. Randy lost his courageous battle to cancer in December of 2013, but he is still alive in the hearts of many. he would want to ensure that he has made an impact for many years to come. The Randy Roberts Memorial Trap Shoot and Bead Bag Tournament has become an annual event. This year, the event will be held on August 5th. It helps raise money for this scholarship, but it goes deeper than that. It raises money for cancer research and for families struggling with the dreaded disease. In partnership with the Kramer Cancer Foundation and volunteers, including 2 graduates that are sitting out in front of us tonight, Carly and Austin, along with the Kleiman Sportsman's Club, and this past year, the Kleiman Lions Club, this event has been able to donate over $100,000 to cancer research in local families in the past several years. As our family looks for a candidate for this scholarship, we look for students' dedication to community, a student's interests, and their involvement both in and out of school. We also look at the students' passion for their career choice and what their future may hold. This year, we were able to choose a very deserving senior for this scholarship. The recipient of this year's scholarship is Miss Maddie Poplinski. Maddie is the daughter of Matt and Nicole Poplinski. She has proven herself in the classroom, the community, and in athletics. Maddie has a strong drive and passion for all she does, and it has been a joy to watch her mature and grow into the amazing young lady she is today. I remember when Maddie moved here her freshman year. She bonded very quickly with our family, and it's really been a pleasure to watch her. Maddie volunteered with the Kramer Cancer Foundation this past summer, working with our organization to help ensure successful events. When reading through all of the wonderful applications, there were a couple of things that stuck out to us with Maddie. First of all, she's going to be attending UW La Crosse in the fall, majoring in education, the same as my sister and I. Next, Maddie works as a lifeguard at Riverbend Resort. Strangely, the same job my sister and I both had. So as we read through this, we were starting to think, wow, maybe she is that sister from another mister. Maddie, congratulations on a job well done throughout your 4 years of high school. We wish you the best in your future.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Jean Hahn, former kindergarten teacher for several of the seniors here tonight.
Hello. First of all, congratulations to every student sitting here tonight. You've worked hard to get to be here. Congratulations to you families as well. I know it's a huge accomplishment and a proud moment for you too. As many of you have heard, my name is Jean Hahn, and I'm a kindergarten teacher who spent 15 years here. I am now a kindergarten teacher in Hustisford. Education has always been extremely important to me. I began this scholarship 9 years ago when my first kindergarten class was graduating from high school. I wanted to award a scholarship to one student going into the field of education. I want to gift someone going into a rewarding and much needed profession. When I began this scholarship, I planned to give just one scholarship to my first graduating class in Edgerton as a way to give back for all of those scholarships I received as a student. But why give just one? Life has now provided me with the opportunity to give a scholarship to each of my former kindergarten graduating classes, and your class is a deserving student who is going into the field of education. I am proud to be giving this scholarship to a student who has had the opportunity to job shadow an elementary teacher. She has seen all that this profession has, both the ups and the downs. She has a passion for helping students learn new concepts. Her desire to teach and guide students will serve her well in the future. I am proud to present the Hahn Education Scholarship for $500 to this year's recipient, Maddie Poplinski.
I'd like to introduce Mr. Robert Effeld for the Juneau Utility Public Power Scholarship.
Good evening. I am the president of the Juneau Utility Commission that provides some of you with power. I have the pleasure tonight to present 2 scholarships in the amount of $1,000 each. The first one would go to Carly Nails. The second scholarship goes to Jenna Hodgson.
I'd like to introduce Mr. Jarek Jornis, representing the Juneau American Legion Post 15.
All right, good evening, everybody. I want to start by thanking Dodgeland Schools for inviting the American Legion to tonight's honors event, and by congratulating this year's graduates and scholarship recipients. The American Legion Post 15 unanimously voted to award a $500 scholarship to an area graduate continuing their education. Post officers selected the recipient using the following criteria. You must be a daughter or son or grandchild of a veteran Legionnaire, have high academic performance, community service, and leadership. With a cumulative GPA of 4.257, a member of the National Honor Society, Future Business Leaders of America, athletic teams, the performing arts, and student government, this year's recipient has clearly demonstrated the qualities of our officers are looking for. It's my pleasure to present this year's American Legion Scholarship to Ms. Carly Nails. Okay, so I have not Miss Susie Davidson. Susie was not feeling well this evening, so she asked if I would go and present on behalf of the American Legion Auxiliary. The members of the Auxiliary this year also voted to award a $500 scholarship with criteria similar to that of the preceding American Legion Scholarship, but their scholarship is reserved for only daughters and granddaughters of veteran Legionnaires. Please give a warm round of applause to congratulate this year's Juneau American Legion Auxiliary Unit 15 Scholarship to Ms. Carly Nails. Thank you for including our American Legion organizations here this evening. I'll be followed next by Mr. Rick Storzer presenting for the Juneau Lions Club.
Good evening. The Juneau Lions Club has selected Tara Skolma for their $1,000 scholarship this year.
I'd like to introduce Mr. Michael Toma from the Clyman Fire and EMS.
Good evening. I'm Mike Tolman with the Clyman Fire and EMS Association. I'm a trustee with them. It's with great honor I'm here to award two $1,000 scholarships from the Clyman Fire and EMS Association. The Clyman Fire and EMS Association is an all-volunteer organization whose purpose is dedicated to fundraising efforts for purchase of equipment toward fire departments, as well as scholarships and some other social causes in the Clyman area, the town and village and surrounding areas. The applicants must be enrolled and accepted into an accredited college to obtain a degree for continuing education within 1 year of receiving the award. This year, our awards go to Austin Kramer and Matthew Kane. Oh, them too. Okay. Yes. And there'll be more paperwork here. Austin, got yours first. Thank you. Matthew. You're very welcome.
I'd like to introduce Mr. Jeff Kane from the Clyman Lions Club.
Thank you, Mr. Bureau. First of all, I need to take an opportunity to thank all of the wonderful service organizations, agencies, and everyone else who contributed to all of our students, all of our graduates. Thank you very much for your support of our Dodgeland students. Let's give all of these groups a round of applause for their support. It's my honor to represent the Clyman Lions here this evening, and I'd like to present two $1,000 scholarships to Austin Kramer and Carly Nails.
I'm going to introduce the recipient for the Reeseville American Legion Post 190 Scholarship in the amount of $500. That goes to Matthew Kane. Next, I'm going to introduce the recipients from last year's scholarship, Kind People Are My Kind of People, Miranda Ferrari and Louis White. This scholarship is sponsored by Mrs. Henthorn.
Congratulations to all the award winners tonight. The awards and scholarships you received tonight are a culmination of all the many hours of study, practice, performances, and competitions. So soak in the love and adoration tonight. The Kind People Are My Kind of People award was started by Miss Henthorn, who after attending many award ceremonies over the years and always thinking that students should be recognized for being kind, came up with an award just for that purpose. She believes that success in life should not be judged by how many things you have, but in how rich you have made the lives of others by just being kind.
Before the awards are presented, Ms. Henthorn would like to acknowledge all the students who were suggested by the teachers as possible recipients of this award. All the students mentioned should be proud of this. Tara Skalma, Matthew Kane, Kira Shaw, Logan Pickert, Sam Walsh, Natasha Kutz, Emma Verbaten, Annalise Cotter, Ethan Emmerich, Rhea Zimmerman, Parker Herman, Maddie Peplinsky, and Brennan Rushing. Keep on doing what you're doing. There are 2 awards this year for $250 each. Ms. Henthorn would like to let those recipients know that the money is to be used for whatever the heck you want to use it for. Except there's one rule, is that you cannot buy Crocs. The Kind People Are My Kind of People award this year goes to Natasha Kutz and Sam Walsh. Congratulations.
The recipient of the United Liquid Waste Recycling Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 goes to Austin Kramer. This time, I'd like to introduce Mr. John Haas from the Haas Family Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. As Tim mentioned, my name is John Haase. I'm here to present the annual Haase Family Scholarship given to a senior pursuing a secondary education in education or music or agriculture. The 23 graduate that's going to attend Stevens Point University studying soil science is Austin Kramer.
I'd like to introduce Mr. Keith Mountain from the Alumni Association.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Dodgeland Alumni Association, wanted to welcome you. My name is Keith Mountain. I'm the Secretary-Treasurer for the organization. And on behalf of the organization, let me be first to welcome all of you seniors to our very elite club. So you're here tonight. I'm going to assume you're graduating, so you're in. The Alumni Association is anyone who's ever graduated from Juneau High School, Reeseville High School, or Dodgeland. And our scholarship is made up of your dues. So along with membership to the club, you're also going to get an annual request to pay your dues to help fund future scholarships. So be ready for that. On behalf of the association, we're going to give out 3 $1,500 scholarships. And the recipients are Tara Skalma, Carly Nails, and Matthew Kane. Thank you.
Okay, we're to the portion of our outside agency scholarships. We'd like to recognize those students who have received scholarships from their universities or any other outside agency. And why not, we'll have the students come on up and stand here and stay until they're all finished being announced. First one, Dodge County Master Gardener Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Austin Kramer, come on up. This has a few to them, several. Drake University Presidential Scholarship, $27,000 for 4 years. Drake University Trustee Scholarship, $4,000 for 4 years. Drake University Business Dean Team Book Scholarship, $100. That is Kira Shaw. Next, we have Michigan Tech Leading Scholar for $2,000. Michigan Tech Leading Scholar Excellence Award, $4,500. Century Insurance Scholarship, $2,500. Michigan Tech Platinum Scholar, $17,000. Herb Cole Student Excellence Scholarship, and $10,000. And that recipient is Logan Pickert. And for the Luther College Martin Luther Award Weston Noble Music Scholarship, that is going to Shania Wehrman. And Cornell University grant in the amount of $270,000, $140, $270, $140, Trayton Gron Schultz. Carthage College Endowed Scholarship for $1,000. Carthage College Highest Honors, $8,000. Carthage College Director's Grant, $500. Carthage College Trustee Grant, $750. That's for Tara Skalma. One more round of applause for these deserving students. Great job. All right, guys, can head down. Thank you. I'd like to congratulate our students for a long road of high achievement, resilience, and hard work that it took to be honored here this evening. This recognition ceremony is a celebration of these students, but also of their parents, family, community members, and educators who have provided them with guidance, support, and inspiration. Thank you to all the organizations that have contributed to the scholarships and awards here this evening to invest in our future. In total, the funds provided to our graduates this evening exceeds $304,000. We truly have a great deal to be proud for and thankful for with this young group of adults. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening, and we will be celebrating with you again next Friday. Thank you.